Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of KTX Watches Another Movie. I'm Colby, joined by Blake,
me,
Ashley,
hello,
and Nicole.
What up?
And Blake, what did we watch?
we just watched The Marvels in theaters now, November 10th.
Thank you. We're in a brand new recording space, temporary, so we're in space. That's where we are.
Just like the Marvel.
Just like The Marvels.
So audio quality might be a little weird for this one, but you can hear us, so enjoy. All right, let's go. If you haven't watched one of these videos before or listened to us, we're gonna go through the entire movie and our thoughts, but it's gonna be spoiler filled. However, the very start, everybody in one sentence, without spoilers. How do you feel about this movie? Blake?
I thought it was pretty good.
Ashley?
I thought it was good, and the Furkins are cute.
It was okay. It was alright.
Better than the Eternals.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
For sure.
The bar is so high.
Someone did fly into the sun in this movie.
That did happen.
All right, now we're just gonna go right into the spoilers. All right, let's go. So we're gonna do the full plot breakdown from what I can remember.
I remember it fully.
All right, so we start with. How'd this movie start?
What's
It
that
starts with
lady's name
Kamala.
it does with the little
the animated.
Yeah, the
comic,
drawings.
They were
comic
like,
book type.
we save money on
No,
this.
didn't it start with Monica?
I thought it started with
Did
what's
it?
her name on the moon getting the bracelet.
You're right.
Oh yeah, Rita Repulsa.
Yes. Alright, yeah. So.
Okay, does anyone remember her name?
It was start with a D.
Yeah, it was like Damon.
Damon?
I don't remember. Every time they said it, I was like, "Oh, I'll get it the next time."
That's why.
And they never. Yeah, I never really. Yeah.
It's Damon.
Okay, let's go with that Damon.
Dayman.
Damon.
Yeah, they did Dayman and
That guy who
that
just
dude
stared
was just like
With
Find
a man bun.
find a magical bracelet from the. I guess okay. Let's just start this review. Nicole and I have not seen Miss Marvel.
I've seen a
It's-
couple episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, have you?
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't finish. Oh, well, we didn't finish it.
Someone hasn't watched it at all.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of it. You two finished it, though,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, you did.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was
Yeah.
cute, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They find a bracelet. It's really similar to Kamala Khan's bracelet. Was that ever?
No.
Okay. All right, we're good. So they discover it, and God, you guys, help me out.
And then the guy's like,
then they-
"You found it," and then
You only
she's like,
found
"There needs to be
half of
one."
it. I need
yeah.
two.
Yeah,
We have to
bad.
find the other one. It's buried somewhere. And then it goes to Kamala in her comic book.
There you go.
Yeah. What Nicole
Okay.
said.
Yeah.
He totally blocked that out.
Dude, guys, I'm kind of forgetting this movie as we're every minute that passes. So
Wasn't that bad?
no, I don't think so either. But I'm just forgetting it. So yeah, we get a cool little comic book animated Kamala Khan adventure.
Yeah.
I imagine that's
She's
very
obsessed
akin
with
to her
Marvel. Right.
show.
Her show, yeah, it
Giant
is. Yeah, it
fangirl
is.
of Captain
Mm-hmm.
Marvel.
Yep. Yeah.
Which was cool. That was fun. I like that. Twinsies.
She's like a tween.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
High school, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As someone who hasn't seen any of the Marvel, Miss Marvel stuff, I'll say right out the bat, I thought she was fine. I liked her.
I thought she was the best part of the movie.
I agree.
Yeah.
She's funny. She's
Charismatic.
charismatic, and she's great.
She's a good main character.
She was okay.
Oh,
I thought I liked her heart. I liked the heart that she brung. I don't think she was that funny, but I think that's just not. That's subjective, right?
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
So sometimes I was like, and then sometimes I was like, this is really not Miss Marvel, but Marvel MCU kind of, when they're on the ship together and they're all kind of talking for the first time, and they're like, you're Professor Myra. People died. All right, people died.
or whatever.
take it easy, man.
Then what happened first? Is it Brie Larson or is it
So I
Nick Fury.
So this was like I think
It's-
this was an end credits in one of the movies or something. But like she like hits her bracelet and goes through the door or whatever.
Oh.
Or did
Is that
It
to the
was-
is that
it
to the
was
Scroll
after,
Secret Wars?
Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
was like the very end of the show.
Was it?
Oh.
Oh, it was.
Then it
okay.
went to Carol with her brain things, her memory things, and going through that.
Oh, yeah. It
That
was like
happened.
we don't need to give you like a show or another movie to
We'll
tell
just
you
give
what
you little
happens here.
tidbits.
Yeah, we'll just kind of sneak it in this
Well,
movie
that was
a little
in,
bit.
that was in the first movie.
Her going to Hala and killing the intelligence.
I don't know.
Isn't
Or at
that
least
why
we,
she-
we, I thought we
No,
see
she
that.
didn't
in
do
there.
that.
I
No,
thought that's
maybe.
why she wasn't
Yeah.
in like the Avengers or whatever, because she's like, I'm dealing with something right
That's
now,
her
and then she
excuse
dipped.
in every movie. It's like I'm just in space, guys.
I assume it was like a ton of other things.
Yeah.
Because it said that she actually destroyed the AI
Right.
like 30 years ago, which would have been in the 90s.
She do it 30 years ago.
So she did it like pretty early on after Captain Marvel,
But it was
right?
no,
I thought it
because
was
it was
during
after
the movie.
it was because it was when what's her name, Monica was little. Then she was like, I'm going to do, and that's where she did to go shut down the AI.
Yeah, but that was in the 90s.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
right.
Yeah.
Don't you remember her 9-inch nail
It could've
shirt?
How
It
could
still
I
could have been
forget?
like 20 plus years ago, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. But that wasn't in the movie. Right?
So,
No,
some of
no.
those clips were. Like
Yeah, yeah.
when it
of
showed
her,
that one
like
dude.
shooting the Tesseract
Yeah.
and getting her
Yes.
power. Yeah,
Mm-hmm,
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. So she's using the torture device thing to like go through her memories, trying to regain them,
Mm-hmm.
and then gets a Nick Fury's like, "Hey, didn't you like check this out? Shit! I can swear these movies. That's my bit." And
what he
And then the
did.
cat, she took the cat with her.
yeah, what's his name?
Goose.
Goose. Good.
I like how she adventures with Goose.
I do too. That's the show we need.
Yeah.
Enough
Goose.
is enough with these motherfucking flirkins. This motherfucking flirt.
So she goes to check out the disturbance, but then also Captain
Monica Rambeau.
Rambo.
Is working on the station that Nick Fury's on, the SS shit.
It's Saber. Or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they name
Saber.
dropped Saber.
Yeah.
It was like kind of like Marvel fans, Saber, wink, and like, but nobody else in the entire nobody watches just the movies would be like,
What's that?
I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure Saber is in the Spider-Man games.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the
Huh.
one of the villains things. But anyway, she's working on that, and then she does. Okay, this was kind of a weird part of this movie. So there's this disturbance in the hyper lanes that's happening, where both Carol and
Monica.
excuse me, is, and obviously Carol's like, I'm gonna check it out. Like, oh yeah, you're literally invincible. You can do whatever the hell you want. I don't know why Monica was like, I'm just gonna go check it out. And
Because she could go incorporeal. She just, nothing can touch her.
I just think that Nick Fury is running a very loose ship. Everybody can kind of do whatever they want. He's just like,
Did you
"Let's
see
what
him?
happens."
He looked defeated.
He
was
I
like-
didn't see Secret Wars. He looked very tired.
You mean Secret Invasion?
Secret, yeah, maybe. Sorry,
It was a long 6 episodes.
it's true. Maybe that's why he looks very tired.
He's just like, man.
It's been through it.
Yeah.
So she goes to check out the disturbance. Kamala Khan's like, my bracelet's glowing.
Yeah.
And then all of them switch places.
Then they go through the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The D2D.
And I think this is what starts, like, at least what I think is like the most fascinating part of the movie. Like what I thought was the most interesting is they're swapping.
Yeah.
mechanics.
I wish they did some stuff with it, but not enough to like.
I feel like it had the appropriate amount of time. Like
think so?
I feel like they didn't go on too long at all, and I feel like they stopped it at just the right point to just keep it interesting. Because it's whenever they use their powers simultaneously, they switch places. Whoever
Yeah.
using it. And they didn't really like explain the rules behind it, and I was kind of okay with that. There's a quantum entanglement. It doesn't matter like if all three of them do it, they just randomly switch. It's just like I was like, okay, cool. We don't need to dwell on this. Just give us some cool action with it. And I think they did.
Yeah.
And Carol gets ambushed by... No, she goes hunting the Kree?
Yeah.
Because she hears they're doing some peace treaty, but then she's like, no, they're bad. And then she goes, and then they're like, oh.
Why did she assume it was bad? Because she found those
she's
people
racist.
on the...
So damn Kree again.
It's from the 90s, not like the...
No, I don't know the rules.
Like, why was she on their ship trying to fuck with them? Because they found the... Because I know she found soldiers on the asteroid.
She said, because she knew it was like a ruse or whatever that... Yeah, because she knew that they were trying to get the bracelet to do the thing to steal from their planet or whatever.
I don't think she knew that,
She
though.
did, because she went to the planet.
Well, she checked out like the rubble,
Yeah,
and then she
and she
like
saw the
dusted
bracelet
off the
thing.
thing and saw the bracelet. She's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Sure. But
Yeah.
how did she know what the bracelet was? She wouldn't.
She said it was like a.
She knew the
artifact.
artifact.
She knew what the
Yeah,
artifact
right
only
away.
after she looked at Kamala Khan, it looked like she saw that for the very first time.
I think she was
I don't-
surprised that she had one
Yeah.
too.
I thought she knew when she looked at the relic things. I thought she
Yeah.
knew what it was.
She's smart.
I don't...
I think she saw it before.
I think
That's
she
rando.
did,
She was
yeah.
like only in Legend, and so you immediately are like, oh, I guess you're right. She's racist. So she immediately thought like, oh, fuck, the worst thing ever. We gotta fucking kill him. Like, we gotta go fuck him
And
up.
she was right.
And it doesn't make it right.
I knew it.
So, I guess because she saw the gold plaque, she was like, diplomatic tendencies, fuck it all. So I'm gonna go kill the Kree or something, or go warn everybody.
Yeah, nah,
And the Kree and the Skrull are having peace treaties.
I've had enough scrolls for one year.
I know,
Thank you, Marvel.
So things are kind of going sour there, and then Carol shows up on the Kree warship and starts fighting. But then like the people, they start teleporting, and then that's when we get the really cool like first like real fight scene where like when if you're holding somebody and you swap with someone, you bring them with you and stuff. And so in Kamala's house and on the ship, there's like a fight scene going on while they're constantly teleporting or rather swapping. I thought that was like, it gave me. It kind of reminded me of Shang-Chi, where I think like Shang-Chi, the very first fight of Shang-Chi in the bus,
on the bus.
is the best fight.
That's so good.
And I think in this movie, this first fight is like that good.
Yeah, I
It's
thought it was
really
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
It's good for different reasons, right? The Shang-Chi bus fight is like obviously like classic like kung fu choreography, looks great like longer shots, like the action's shot really well. This one was just really creative because of the powers.
I think this one was good. I have to say I didn't care about the choreography that much. I feel like some of it was just like either extra slow or some of it was extra fast or some of it was just like kind of like the way they were doing things was so funky and it looked like not.
I think the problem was like, this must have been really hard to shoot.
Right.
Like an action scene where you're constantly switching the characters and then trying to make it, one, make sense, and two, make it dynamic.
Right.
And the CG people are just like, kill us. Oh, please. That must have been really hard on them. So, which resulted in like a lot of cuts. And I kind of got it. Like normally I'm like, this is too many cuts. It's just like, and it makes you kind of like a little sick when watching. But in this one, I could forgive it because again, conceptually, I think the fight is so cool. They're just swapping and fighting and fucking up the house. I kind of felt bad for Kamala's.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man,
They're
their
just
house
like,
is getting wrecked.
I like how like they were like involved in the fight.
Yeah.
Kamala's
Yeah.
family.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
They didn't just like
throwing
run
stuff,
out.
like,
No,
I
I really liked it.
It was a cool fight.
was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I also really like Photon's. I like her power set.
I think she's cool. She's my favorite, I think.
I
think
forgot what
she's
she
cool as
did.
hell.
She phased.
Like until like the movie, I was like, oh yeah.
you mean so.
Oh, really?
I remember like she can
She's
like
cool.
see stuff like.
Yeah,
But
her
I didn't
eyes.
realize she could also like phase and then like do like a hyper.
I still think that the origin of her powers in the MCU is kind of dumb.
A little, yeah.
What's really like it has nothing. What's really cool about origin stories and powers is like it's really connected to the character themselves.
Sure.
Arguably, I don't know. Peter Parker getting bit by a spider really doesn't say much about him. But like his origin of like Uncle Ben and all that is that. But like, yeah, you're right. In MCU, she doesn't really have like an origin story. She
Wanda.
Yeah, she just walked through.
Yeah,
the house
I mean, they kind of mocked it in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
You got powers by walking
through
through a
witch
witch's
hex,
hexes.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
All right.
Anyway,
Yep.
check please. Yeah, but it was pretty cool in this. I think phasing is like a really cool power to begin with, and what's really cool about this whole they're swapping thing is like, I think when they were in the boardroom, in the writers' room, they were like, all right, Captain Marvel's really strong, like too strong. There's nothing that can compete with her. So like, how do we make this a threat in some way? And that swap makes so she can't just like blast, boom, you lose.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
So I think that was a really cool workaround.
That's a good point.
They worked that out pretty well.
I agree.
So anyway, so they fight.
Yep.
And then they win.
They did.
And Nick Fury and Monica come in and they start telling Kamala and her family like, "What's up? Help."
I think the beef between Monica and Carol is like kind of it's kind of random. It's so like either it's just there like just to be there.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Monica is too obsessed with Carol in this movie. Like her relationship with Carol Danvers is borderline like very unhealthy, not for Carol, but like for Monica.
Especially if you haven't really seen her in over 20
Right.
years.
20
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
her entire relationship is built when she was like 9.
Right.
Right?
How many relatives have you not seen in
Right,
20 plus
right.
years?
That's-
And like you're still holding a grudge. Like sure, you may have some
Fucking
feelings.
bitch.
Right.
I was
But,
thinking
yeah,
that exact same thing as
Right,
we were
yeah.
watching it.
I was like,
Yeah, and Carol's like, and it's just like this Monica. She fought Thanos.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
been like
right,
fighting
right.
alien races. Like you don't know what she's been through. She's
Like
Captain Marvel.
you don't have to like her for it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
you don't have to at least like
give her shit.
Yeah.
It's like
Especially yeah.
I was gonna say it's like of all the things to be, at least she had a good excuse. Like it's not just like, well, I was just doing me, It's like no,
Yeah.
I literally was like fighting mad.
Yeah,
dude.
if she was like hanging out at that house, like her
Right.
mother's house, and like on the plane, like Monica doesn't live there anymore, or whatever, and just like trying to lay low, then I could understand where like Monica would be kind of ticked off. But yeah, just flying through space, and,
Literally.
I don't know. It's just she knows everything about her too.
Right.
She has the reports, the
Yeah.
dossier, like
Yeah.
it felt a little artificial.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Fake beef.
Well, it was brought up in WandaVision. I know that. I remember.
Like
that.
her,
Like,
I'm sad.
yeah, like, oh, fucking bitch, fuck Captain Marvel. Direct quote.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
Then they get Kamala, and they're like, "All right, you're coming with us."
how did they regroup with Carol again?
Well, they were all like together.
Yeah, when did that happen?
It was because Kamala used her power at the same time that Carol did, so they swapped. So she went
Right.
into the shit or went wherever, and then that's when Monica and Carol were like, and then they swapped again.
Oh, I remember.
Or then they both went back to the ship, and then there was all three of them.
Well, like I know,
When
like
Carol flew back.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Carol was
That
like,
was
"Fuck
it.
this," and ran, and
Oh, and then she came falling to the sky.
and then
Right.
They swapped.
Kamala,
with Kamala
was falling.
Yeah.
And then Monica was like, "I can fly."
Sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, it really mastered the whole flight power in like 7 minutes.
Yep.
You ever see Man of Steel? That's what happened.
Well, that had more of a build up than this one because he was like,
I guess, yeah.
he jumped a couple times and then he did it. Yeah, so then they're like, we gotta work together and stop
Damon.
Demon.
Oh, hold on. And
Demon.
and so they go to the peace talks between the Kree and the Skrull, and she's like, "You sent the Annihilator after me." I think no, they tried to assassinate her.
They're like,
and they
peace
fail.
talks. They're like, okay.
Yeah. And then, oh, actually, you know what? This is an important scene because we got
Oh, nothing. I just googled the name. It's Dar-Benn.
Dar-Benn.
Oh yeah.
Demon.
Well, that makes sense. Dar-Benn. Oh, Deborah.
Dar-Benn.
Dabura.
Sorry.
Yeah, so we had the scene where we get the villain's backstory, and
her grill,
yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I guess it's safe to say this is another villain that goes into the we're gonna immediately forget about it.
Well-
Marvel, like the giant list of Marvel villains that don't
The-
really do anything.
Did you? Oh yeah, we watched it. It reminded me of Spot, how he's just like collateral damage. Like she's complete collateral damage. She's like, now I'm good. Now you're gonna pay. And all of a sudden, she's just like super powerful.
Oh,
like
from
from
Spider-Verse?
Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Yeah. How like because she was just the lackey. She was just like, I'm gonna stop you. And then obviously Carol wrecked her shit.
Yeah, instead of getting hit by bagels,
Yeah.
debris.
And then she's like, now I'm powerful. Like, why did that happen?
Yeah, why did she get like
Yeah.
the position of Lord Ruler of Hala?
Yeah.
Hala.
Right.
No volunteers.
Spot.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. It's just a really weak villain.
Yeah.
It's a bummer.
What
Yeah.
was she in Captain Marvel as
I
just
don't-
like a secondary
I
person?
don't think
No.
so.
I don't
she
think
wasn't.
so. Yeah.
Oh, so it was kind of like a Jake Gyllenhaal thing. where
Yeah,
he wasn't in that. He wasn't
it
in
was,
Civil War.
Well, it
but
was
he
in it was in the memories
Yeah.
that we weren't in the movie.
Yeah.
So this was really weird. Why didn't you make the villain the Supreme Intelligence?
Because it's already dead.
I mean, I guess technically it was in the first one. That was the main villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But she didn't kill
wasn't
it. She just
defeated. So you could bring it back and then like have that culminate,
Right.
right? Like that. Why did you get
Would have been fun.
Jobber Jabroni over here
Lackey.
with Ronin, like discount Ronin's
Right.
hammer?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. How did she even get that? Where'd she get it? What is it? They
Yeah,
never
it was
said
what was it
anything
called? The
about
Universal
it.
hammer?
The universal.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the deal
Where did
with
she
that
get
thing?
that?
I
Is that like everyone has that, or like did Ronin just have that?
It sounded like they just wanted to name drop like some artifact from
Right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
From issue number 237.
Remember that.
Remember?
But anyway, yeah, we got her slight backstory of I got hit on the head and now I want to kill and save the planet.
Yep.
Because when Captain Marvel destroyed the Supreme Intelligence, it made the sun go away. Oh no, it
Got
started
it.
a civil war,
Yeah.
which killed the planet. Which, like, damn guys, you really had a fucked up war because you destroyed your planet in 20 years, like 30 years. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Somehow you dried out your oceans. That usually
Somehow.
takes like couple million years.
They're using water guns.
So that happened. The peace talks go awry because the Marvels tried to kill Demon de Bloom.
What's the
Dar-Benn.
name? Dar-Benn.
Dar-Benn.
That's his name, Corbin
Dar-Benn.
Bloom. And so she's like, you guys suck. Claps a bracelet with the hammer, and it creates a hyper rip tear, and sucks the air, and you start sucking on the glass from the new Kree planet into
Hala.
Thank you. You know what? I it's weird to me. Why did the Kree have to like leave entirely? Or the Skrull? Sorry, the Skrull.
What do you mean?
Because their whole ravine got fucked up. Also, don't make your colony in like a ravine. Just saying. Kind of weird.
It's your fault.
Yeah, you guys did this. But they have a whole planet. I get they were sucking the air out of the planet, but it didn't seem like the whole planet was fucked. Because if that's the logic, then the water planet is fucked.
I would
We
think that
didn't
it
see
would
what
be.
happened.
Yeah.
That like maybe like it's just unsafe or unlivable. That's what I just
On the whole
assumed.
planet? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It was just weird. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just thinking about it now.
Well, why would they just suck the air out of just that one area? I thought it was
Sure.
the whole planet.
Yeah, I feel like it's not like it definitely didn't look like a controlled
Right.
thing,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, you're right. So anyway, the planet's fucked now. The Skrull, most of them get away. You know, some kids died. I don't know. And
Ugly ass
Mom was
kids.
big mad.
and so the Marvels regroup in the ship, and now it's time for a heart-to-heart training montage
Memory montage.
So yeah, they do the memories
Yeah.
first.
Yep.
And I just want to point out when it shows Carol with Monica's mom, who's like graying and she's like dying from cancer. She has the most beautiful white, like healthiest teeth I've ever seen in my life.
The cancer
She's
didn't get the teeth.
Yeah, you know, despite all her hardships, you know,
Well,
she
if
brushes
you're-
twice a day.
Yeah, when you're in the Air Force, you get discipline, and that means brushing your teeth
And flossing.
and
Yeah.
flossing.
I was very impressed. Yeah,
She's got great teeth.
yeah, you know.
Yeah.
They could have been dentures.
I'm not being a
They
hater.
could-
I'm
they
just
could have
saying.
been
it was-
dentures.
Could have
it was-
been. They could have
yeah.
been fake.
That was her superpower.
Maybe. Yeah.
Chip style arc.
Shiny teeth.
So you do the mind thing, and Monica's like, "Yo, why are you in my head, Carol?
Get out of
This
my
is
head."
this is goofy."
I like the commentary during that. It was like
Yeah.
Yeah, the thoughts.
It's like a riff track.
And then they kind of get over that pretty quickly, and then they're like, "We gotta learn how to use these powers." And then I actually like the little montage they have of
Me
like
too, that was
swapping.
cute.
Yeah. I agree.
Again, it's like how to navigate that.
Her being OP.
Yeah, like it's just really cool. I think that was like maybe my favorite part of the movie was that aspect of it. Was that
They
workaround.
gave her such a vulnerability. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so clever. That's what I like. It's really clever. It's not like they could have easily been like, so the Dublin.
Dar-Benn.
Dar-Benn.
Dublin.
Like they easily could have been like when Carol first grabbed or shot the bracelet, it could have absorbed
Right.
like half of her powers.
Right.
And now she's powered down for the movie.
That's what
And
I
that-
thought they were gonna do.
Me
but
too.
They didn't.
But they didn't. Yeah, that would have been really lame.
Right.
So thankfully they didn't do that, and they were creative about it. But anyway, Carol's like, they took air, now they're gonna need water. And
What are the odds?
yeah, she's fucking right. Damn.
Yeah.
What if she went for the sun first?
I miscalculated. The Earth is gone.
Just like, ah! So
I
Now
just
that
want,
planet. Oh, sorry.
just want to say we missed a very important part that Kamala's family is now in space.
Oh yeah,
yes,
yeah,
absolutely, with Nick Fury.
Huh?
yeah. With good Wi-Fi.
yeah.
Why did you take them?
I think they insisted or something.
No, you know what? That would always convince Nick
Yeah.
Fury. They insisted.
She's a minor. They need the parents. So
Yeah, they needed the.
yeah,
Yeah.
that would be illegal.
I mean,
Eh.
oh, you're saying they need to sign the consent forms.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I just want to point out, at one point during when like it was showing like them on the ship and stuff, her brother, Kamala's brother, was playing a Game Boy, and I was like,
What?
like a Game Boy Color. It was cosmic purple, and I was like, that man can't see the screen. What are you doing?
Yeah, there's no backlight on there.
You don't know what you do. You can't see shit with that. You know.
Out of touch writers.
At
is what
least
I
have
say.
like a GBASP or something. You know what the hell?
Oh my gosh.
Get it right. Damn.
What was he like in the show?
The brother.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same.
The same, like overprotective and like just like you know, haha, I'm your older brother.
I didn't get the overprotective vibe. I got.
Well,
that he was-
it was like in certain aspects, like on the
I
show.
see.
Yeah,
he seemed like an asshole, but like that's his shit.
yeah, he's like, you know,
jerky brother.
like I'm gonna give you shit because you're my sister. you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Siblings.
In the beginning, I actually thought he like didn't like her
No,
because
no,
like he
I
like
hate it.
after the thing gets destroyed, he like gives her a look, like Kamala a look.
bitch.
Like no, like there was kind of that look of like
You're so
you
annoying.
you killed this family, like you know, like you do this, you bitch. You know?
Siblings be like.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, so yeah, I wish you were never born. Yeah, you're right. They're on the space station, and so the Marvels go to the water planet,
Atlantica.
Atlantica. Oh wow, that's funny. And here, this planet has a shtick.
They sing.
Their language is song.
That was.
That's fun.
Yes.
And she's a princess. Carol's a princess.
Yeah,
And she's a
yeah,
princess.
yeah.
That was a good bit. She had to marry the prince out of convenience.
Park Seo-joon, who is a Korean actor.
I
A
knew
South
it.
Korean actor.
Yeah, yeah.
Because as soon as you showed up, you're like you leaned over to Blake and said something. I'm like, oh, it's like I thought it was like a K-pop star or something.
I mean, it's, you know, he's an idol.
Yeah, I will say,
It shows.
I really liked him.
Yeah.
I thought he was cool. He was like, he must be like one of the most bro Marvel characters because he just,
You're like,
he's
"Alright."
like, you need help?
Right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Whatever you need. And then he
He
just,
did get screwed over.
Yeah.
Fucking hard.
so she says, we need your help. To distract her.
Dar-Benn.
Dar-Benn. Demand. Every time you say your name, it has to be like a different.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a really weird plan. I feel like they kind of like threw this plan at all these people and everything here and
Yeah.
kind of didn't really know what to do with it after.
Haphazardly.
Because like this dude distracts Darwin for like all of 4 seconds. And then it's like, go! Like, they just sacrificed this whole race to like a 4-second distraction as Dwayne The Rock Johnson came in. And she's just like, this planet is ours. Or, we want your water. And then he's just like, no. and then they shot her. And like, they just blasted her. And like, why are they letting the... Alright, another fight scene starts and the Kree fight the dancing people.
Also, they have new outfits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have new outfits.
Courtesy of
Outfit
the singing
change.
people.
Yeah.
I really wish that Monica kept the... She was like, are these too much? Like, yeah, and then she rips off the little tag. But like, I love that kind of look.
The sashes.
The sashes, so I wish they kept it. But I wonder if that was like
A nod.
yeah, like a Marvel...
Probably. Like, maybe like one of her like OG outfits
Yeah,
has
Yeah,
those
that's what I was
stupid
thinking.
things. Yeah.
So we had the next big fight scene in the movie, and why do they keep the hammer near her? If I was Carol, I would have grabbed that hammer and threw it to another star system. Because she's seen what it does,
Yeah.
and it's the hammer that does it. She can't just go like and like activate it, you know. So, but then there wouldn't be a movie, right? I guess so.
The end.
Yeah.
Throw her into the sun.
What did you guys think of the fight? The big fight in the water planet. It's cool.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, it actually ended really fast, I thought.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they were leaving. So,
Right.
Like you said.
I did like that they did like they put Carol back in the pilot and like you know because that's her whole thing is like literally she's like I could do this like yo we're leaving we're checking out. But I like that they made her like the pilot.
When they're escaping.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was that was cool. I thought the fight was fine. I can't really say it did anything extraordinarily well.
It gave us one of the best lines of the movie when Kamala's like, "Oh, Captain, my Captain."
Oh yeah.
I was dying. I was like, she is such a fucking dork. I love it. She's so good in this movie.
She is a dork. Yeah. You can't help but like her because like if she was
She's us. She's the fangirl.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. If she was like 10 years older, I would be like, this is the worst character.
Yeah.
But because of her age, I'm like, she's great. She's so fun. She's fun. Like you said, she's a dork. She's
Yeah.
one big dork. I like that about her. She's like the opposite of like Darcy,
Ugh, dark.
who's like the worst MCU character.
Yeah.
Not the worst, but you know, she's up there as like one of the worst. She's always like snide little remark and she's like not earned. Just a jerk.
Yeah.
Hate Darcy. I hate her.
I hate Thor 1, 2, and WandaVision.
So they fail, and
We don't know what happens with them.
yeah,
There's-
Sweet D gets activates the whole and like we don't know what happened to these people because they
Sorry.
Yeah. they just dips it.
I kind of just assume they're dead.
Well, at the end, didn't they say that the planets are going to be restored?
Oh, did
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? I
Okay.
think you're
At the very
right.
end.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
you're right.
that.
Cool.
It was
great.
like a side.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
because when they were talking about
We saved
Monica,
the city.
yeah.
I don't remember this.
I don't
No,
remember.
I know
I'll
what
take
you're
your word
talking
for it.
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, that's good.
Good for that.
I like the scene where like the leader of the K-pop star comes in and he
He's an actor.
oh sorry, the K-pop actor
Okay.
comes in and he like saves Kamala, does it cool, and he's like, use the scarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
did
It was the scarf, Luke.
Yeah. I don't know why I really like him. He's just real. I like it because I think we get it so often in movies where it's just like, we need your help. I'm like, what are you going to do for me? You know, I have, go on this subplot. And no, he's just like, yeah, cool, all right, let's do it. Let's do it.
You know what
Give
he's
me
got?
money.
You know what he's got? Riz.
He's got,
Yeah, he does. He got Riz.
He does
He does.
got Riz. So they fail, and they're in the wheat planet.
Yeah. The planet of wheat.
Yeah. And
Oh yeah, and then we totally skipped over. Did that? We totally skipped over when Valkyrie came in and just was like, "All right, I'll take all these people."
These ugly
scrolls.
green folks.
Yeah, where New Asgard is turning into like this very weird place on Earth.
We need more scrolls
Yeah.
on Earth.
Yeah.
Watch Secret Invasion. Or don't.
Well, they said there was 1 million of them. What's like 25 more of them?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you're right. Valkyrie shows up.
Yeah.
I thought she acted kind of not like Valkyrie. I don't know if anybody else got that vibe. Like, she could have been anybody else, and
She acted like Valkyrie from Love and Thunder,
yeah.
not from
Well, she's
3.
Is she king?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
king.
she's
I thought she was a little too like nice. Is that she always has like this asshole tinge to her, and that's what I like about Valkyrie. She's like hard. She's a Valkyrie. She's fought in like for eons in fights and stuff. So she's just like
She's being diplomatic.
Yeah.
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 She's a little like, hey, what's up? You know.
She's gal pals with Carol.
Yeah, I guess she
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah. I guess they met and hung out. It's that one scene in Endgame when it was like girl power and all of them were like, dun, 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 dun. They all bonded, I guess.
Hey, we got that in Infinity War too. It was just on a smaller scale. It was like 3 of them.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was ScarJo and then Black Panther lady and
Denai Guerrero.
yeah.
Who?
Denai Guerrero.
Oh, I thought you said like Dan Aykroyd or something.
No.
He's
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, they make it off the planet.
Yeah, that happened earlier. They saved the street. They also like the
Skrulls.
Guys are fucked up, man. They also like don't really get a resolution. Like the last time we see them, they look at Carol like "fuck you,"
Yeah.
fuck man, and then we never see them again.
Yeah.
Watch Secret Invasion. So you guys really gotta help me out for this next part. I think I kind of disassociated when the wheat planet happened because I do not remember their conversations.
That's when they were like, "Oh, we have to like, they're gonna go after like the sun or whatever," and then they're like, "We had to leave." That's like when they had like that like moment of like, "We're all in this together and we have to do it."
And Carol reveals that she's the one who actually
Right.
destroyed the Supreme
Yeah.
Intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's like,
alright,
"That's why they call me
Apollo.
the Annihilator."
Yeah,
It's
all right,
like-
it's coming back to me.
Yeah.
So she has to like correct her mistake.
Right.
What do we think of that scene?
Heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking.
Who are you?
Did a tear trickle down?
Oh, she annihilated my heart. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Yeah,
That's my
it's
final
fine.
answer.
I think all their. I feel like all. I feel like all the beef or whatever in this is just all fake. Like all the like moments that are supposed to happen, I feel like didn't hit as well because like Monica's beef with Carol sucks. The like Carol's beef or Blackie's beef with fucking Carol sucks.
Yeah.
The only good thing was Kamala and Carol. She's like, that whole like, "Oh, you're my superhero." She's like, "Don't be like me, I suck." She's like, "Well,
Yeah.
and give you room to be a person." That was I felt like was good.
I feel like that would have been way cooler to explain. To
Yeah.
explore than the Monica thing.
Me
Right?
too.
I wish I spent more time with Kamala's
Yeah.
character
I agree.
arc.
Agree. Yeah.
Because that's like a really great lesson for her to learn.
Right.
It's kind of a bummer that. So it seems as though, correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Marvel in the show, very low level threat. Obviously, like the whole town is in danger, but it's not like a planet buster. It's not,
No,
anything like that.
It's local.
but it's akin to her story and everything. She goes from that immediately to space-time continuum threat. And unfortunately, we just don't have enough time or anything to explore what that does to her, because she is like a high schooler. I mean, we kind of, I feel like we kind of got that with Spider-Man, with Tom Holland, right? I mean, to be fair, we did like 3 movies with him, and more stuff. But I feel we got to explore a lot more of like, hey, you're a kid, and this is like fucked that you're doing this, and this is gonna have a negative effect on your life. But Kamala,
But we did get like 6 hours of that.
Right. I mean, we could have got like at least like 15 minutes of that for this.
Watch the show.
Yeah. So,
There's eggs all over Saber.
oh yeah.
Oh my
what
god.
does it mean? What does it mean?
Is this concerning anyone?
Eggs everywhere.
Pustule eggs. Yeah, they find all over the station. What could it be? Maybe we'll find out.
So once Carol determines that she's gonna go after the sun now, and that she's going after everywhere she calls home.
Wait, before that, can we talk about that one moment with the cat?
Which one?
There was many moments.
The one. No, the weird one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where it was licking itself.
Oh,
Yeah, that was.
What was that?
Graphic.
That was.
that's what cats do, man.
They're really like.
They lingered on that shot for a
Too
long time.
They were proud of it.
The animator was like, yes, finish it. Just like, that was
weird.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I love it. Great stuff.
And that's where we get our first hint that Goose is pregnant.
Because Goose is
Because
chubby.
Kamala's mom's
Yes,
like,
as a chubby,
pudgy or
Yep.
whatever.
I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Good
Pay attention.
good call.
Yep.
She laid like 600 eggs in like 15 minutes. I feel like this whole movie happens in like 2 hours, right?
It's like an hour and 30 minutes.
No. I mean like in universe.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're right. They're going like the sun.
Yeah.
They're attacking everything I love.
And that messes up the space station.
Yeah, the space station's like,
Save
oh
her.
shit, we're going down.
Yep.
So the Kree arrive, but not in the fleet. She just brings one ship to the sun.
Bless.
Sorry.
Bless.
I guess.
child.
I guess if I knew Captain Marvel was gonna come, I'd be like, don't waste the ships.
You're gonna fuck them
Don't
up.
even do
Just-
it.
I mean, she blew up a lot of them in the on the water planet.
That's true.
There also wasn't anybody. So they confront the big bad near the sun.
Oh,
and-
you mess. You're
Missing
missing
the whole part where they evacuate.
the evacuation with the cats.
Yep.
The best part of the movie.
Yeah, go on. You guys talk about it.
All right, so
Cats.
they find the
babies
egg
hatch.
and they find Goose with eggs and they all hatch into little babies
Into little
Oh,
cute little kitties.
and they're demons.
And then they're like, ah!
Yeah.
Yep, and they're gonna like swallow everything.
Yeah.
Then they realize that they don't have enough pods to
Yeah.
evacuate people.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So they realize, okay, opportunity. Let's just have the Flurkins.
I did
just
think
swallow
that was
everybody.
funny. I thought
Yeah.
that was
It's like
pretty
attention
funny.
everyone.
Yeah.
Let the Flurkins eat you.
Yeah,
That's
everyone was just running like,
That way they can just transport the Flurkins down to Earth.
Yeah.
It's smart.
That was
Yeah.
very
Very
funny.
Just, I'd be alive.
And then,
Yeah, that's
then,
funny.
yeah, then they shoot back to Earth with all the cats and
Yep.
Kamala's
And-
family and all that fun stuff.
Yep.
It's cute.
It was cute.
10 out of 10. And when they passed the Statue of Liberty, I was like, where's Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Where is he? He's in New York.
Where's Doctor Strange? I feel like the whole like space time.
Stupid eye.
Well, I'll get to it. Oh, anyway.
Anyway.
So so they confront the big bad, who doesn't have any guards. Well, she also like leave the army too. It's Captain Marvel. Like,
Don't even
everybody
bother.
thinks it's kind of weird. She just showed up alone in her capital ship to the sun, and nobody was there to protect her. There was no fleet.
Maybe they took a wrong turn.
I feel like the writer's strike kind of hit somewhere.
Well, this happened like a million years
They were
ago.
thinking about it though. They checked out partway through this movie. But so they have a cool fight. because they like mastered the swap.
Yeah.
And they mollywop Bid D.
Yeah, I thought like that whole action sequence was really cool.
It was.
Yeah.
I think it was really creative.
Yeah.
I was telling her during the movie, but I really liked Kamala's powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Hard
cool.
light.
Watch
The giant
show.
hand.
That was weird. That one I feel like that could have came in handy, like way.
Huh?
In handy.
Yeah, buddy. But yeah, like the platforms, like stepping on the platforms.
I
stuff
like
that.
her like she like slides.
Yeah.
And shit.
Yeah, that's cool.
She does that in the show. Too.
Yeah. That seems like a good
Watch
like
the
signature.
show.
Watch the show. It's good.
It's
cute.
Anyway, so
He's not.
yeah, no, it's too late for me. I'm gone. And they beat the crap out of her. They do it, and she get a piece of rubble falls on her with a little bit of knife. And it's like,
Owie.
what are you gonna say? I thought you were gonna say.
Nothing.
And
They try to reason. They're like, "Hey, we know we fucked up, but can we like fix it?" And she's like,
For
"Sure."
Hala.
Yeah. And they're
I'll,
like, "No."
She's like, okay. And then
So
just
kidding.
yeah. And then like grabs both bracelets.
Yep.
Oh, she has like
She take.
The vacuum.
Kamala. Yeah.
No, she gets
Oh.
caught.
Yeah, she's about to squash her.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Girl.
Yeah,
Yep.
the hammer.
Yep.
And wish they let her have the hammer again. Weird.
Wouldn't
Just throw that away. Throw it into the sun. Fuck it.
hear me out. They could have totally swapped.
That's kind of well. She was like, use your powers, and I'll fucking crush her. But yeah, I guess they could have been like, it's instantaneous.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
And the chair was like, ow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then there'd be no movie.
You're right.
It created drama.
Yeah.
She didn't want to take the chance.
Yeah. Or actually, it would have been easier to swap with the
Yeah.
girl who can phase through
Monica,
anything.
who is
Monica,
incorporeal.
Yeah. Anyway. So, but then, she gets the bracelets and she's like, now I'm gonna steal the sun and I'm gonna kill everyone. And she's like, you can't handle it. And
She's like, what God?
forever. And just, it's like vaporized.
Yep. There she
Fucking
goes.
rip.
But she succeeded in opening a rift in the space-time continuum to orange-skied Earth.
Yeah.
And then Monica's like, I can fix it. Zap me. I want to go over. I'm gonna close it.
Hear me out. Am I just dumb? Okay, so she opens the portal.
Yeah.
That's technically supposed to be like to the sun, right?
Yeah.
To Hala. And there's some planet in the background. Where did Monica go? Like that they couldn't get her back if it's in the same solar system.
They said it was an alternate reality.
Oh, okay, that's right.
There was like a one sentence like on the other
Right.
side. There's like a different dimension,
Right.
reality, whatever.
Okay.
Was there a time limit to where like if we don't close this within like 30
looked
minutes,
like
it
there
would-
It looked like
Right.
as
Need
the
to
time
happen
went on,
now.
it was like
Okay.
Right.
that would
bigger.
that makes more sense. Because at that point, I would have been like, just bring in Doctor Strange. You know he exists. He's done this shit before. You'd probably just be like, give me like 30 minutes and like a Red Bull, and I'm gonna close this real quick.
Yeah, they didn't have time.
No.
No.
They zap her, and then she goes the other side, and she like starts pulling it shut and repairing it. Don't know why she needed to be on that side to do it, because it looked like she could have did it from the other side. But I think she just wanted to be like a drama queen. She's like, I want my own movie and show, goddammit.
Get me out of here.
But she succeeds. But at what cost?
I honestly think she gained more from it.
Interesting to point out. So she didn't have the bangles. Kamala didn't have any bangles at one point, and she still had the powers.
Is that in the show? She like doesn't have the.
I don't remember.
I was curious about that too.
Yeah.
But also, I mean,
Like that, like when she was like scoop when
Yeah.
she scooped.
She didn't have the
in the show they
bangles.
kind of tease that she is maybe a mutant. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Watch the show.
Watch the
Yeah.
Well, I know they say she's me.
That would make
Yeah,
it
right.
made sense to me. Like that.
But they didn't really go into it yet.
No.
It like heightened like. It's like the starter in a
amplifies
car,
it?
right? It like
Yeah, okay.
ignited the power,
Exactly.
but she
Right.
doesn't actually need them.
It's like a conduit for her.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Cool.
Right.
And so the day is saved thanks to Monica, and everything seems fine. There's cats everywhere now.
Oh, and then
she goes into the sun.
Yeah, she Icarus.
Oh,
is-
my God.
I saw your tweet today. I was fucking dying.
Dude, I can't believe she flew into the
Fucking funny as
sun.
shit.
Oh, and I gotta say, right? You cannot power scale Captain Marvel anymore. Like, you kind of had the chance. You had a little bit of a chance to do so. You know, she was just flying through ships.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, damn, she's strong. You know what? Yeah. She flew into a sun and restarted a dying sun. You can't power scale
She
her
did?
anymore. Kane the Conqueror is gonna show up, and she just obliterates him in every facet. You know, like there's just nothing.
I mean, if you were beaten by Ant-Man, I think Captain Marvel can rip you in two.
Seriously. So you know, that was kind of. I thought it was.
But she saved the Kree.
Yeah,
They're like-
they really deserve it.
Son.
We can breathe. We got water, and now, we
That's
got
it.
sunlight. So they can tan in peace now.
And then she moves back to Louisiana.
So wait, so did Captain Marvel move there, or did Kamala's
That's what
family
I'm-
start living there?
I don't know.
I was confused.
Yeah,
Because the mother was like, this is a great place to raise children to her son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they all living there?
I don't
But
know.
like the things she were taking out of the boxes were Captain
Yeah.
Marvel's. Like,
yeah,
she was like, you
maybe
can
she
keep
was
it.
helping. I don't know.
That is really weird.
'Cause then
Because
I
also,
think it's Carol. I think it's Carol.
Yeah, I think so
then
too.
that would
She-
make sense.
Kamala's family were just helping,
Right.
and she,
Why?
the mom was
Can
just
you
like-
rebuild my house, please?
thanks for fucking up our house. We're gonna help you move into Louisiana, which is in. Like, Louisiana is not next door to New York.
They went into
Yeah.
space. Relax.
Probably fucking flew.
I'm just saying, don't these people have jobs? Yeah, I guess it would be Carol, right? And it would just be kind of weird if, like, hey, I'm gonna have this family move into Monica's house to, like,
Right.
See, I thought it was like, okay, so we
Marvel.
fucked up your house.
yeah,
You
Yeah,
can
I
live
thought-
here.
that makes more.
But then I was getting mixed messages. So.
I guess you can't just relocate this.
I-
Hey, we fucked up your house. Leave your job. Leave your school. Leave your
Yeah.
life.
That's
Well-
all. I also thought that.
Well,
too.
because she was also with that plane. She was like, "Oh, I'm just watching it until
True.
whatever." So I think it is just Carol. I think.
So, and then the movie ends.
And then
Then we get the post-credit
best
scene.
scene.
Yeah, and then we get the I guess the mid-credit scene.
Yeah.
right.
I
What?
totally
Oh wait,
called
no,
it.
wait. We get two scenes. We get
Oh.
we
The
get
Hesitate.
she's returned, the prodigal daughter.
Oh yeah, that does happen. Kate Bishop.
Oh,
Oh my god. Right.
Kate Bishop.
Oh my god.
Return.
What
Will
the
return.
fuck?
I put together a team.
Nobody
Yeah,
asked
come-
for it.
yeah.
We gave it to you.
Yeah, Kamala Khan is like, hey, I'm putting together a team of like younger.
I'm 23.
Yeah, of like kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she says, you know, Kate Bishop, Kamala Khan, and
And-
Ant-Man's daughter. I'm
Cassie.
Cassie.
Yeah, that's
Cassie
it.
Lang.
Yeah. So look forward to that team.
Right.
But no, I was saying in the car, I think, you know, like I think Young Avengers is always a cool idea. Like I'm down to see that.
I mean, they've
I think it's good
they've been
for
introducing
kids.
all these
Yeah.
young folks.
They
Yeah.
got to get the kids back into Marvel. They got to get the new generation in.
Amen and goddamn.
yeah, it's just a good like launching off point. So I hope they go somewhere cool with that team. I wonder who else they could add.
See, there's
Thor's
love.
daughter.
Love.
Yeah.
I forgot about her.
Who?
Probably for the best.
Love.
Exactly.
Love and Thunder.
Did you see Thor: Love and Thunder?
Technically, it's Chris Hemsworth's daughter. Meh.
Oh, I don't
Oh, I
think I,
didn't know
saw
that.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't think I saw Love and
It's
Thunder.
okay. That movie
Did
sucks. So
No, I swear I
Remember
did.
the goats?
the goats.
Why am I totally blanking?
Just the movie sucked ass.
'Cause I think I have
Yeah.
seen it and I just don't remember anything about it.
There's, I feel like there's
Yeah, there are other kids. Tony Stark's daughter, I guess, but she's
that would be cool.
Riri.
Ironheart, right?
Yeah. Oh, that would be tight. I'd be down for that.
She was alright.
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't
Stop.
know. I'm just saying.
No,
it's
Iron Man's
not a-
so
Kamala
cool.
Khan's the best part of the Young Avengers, if that's the case.
Oh no. I like Iron
Kate
Man.
Bishop.
Kate Bishop.
Oh my God.
Nakolodi.
She's back. And then the real, the mid-credits scene, the real
The good one.
Knew
scene,
it was coming.
Yeah.
where we see Monica wake up in a hospital bed, eerily similar to the condition where she sat beside her mom. And she looks over and sees her mom. She's like, and,
Yeah, exact reaction.
Mother.
and she's like, I'm not your mama. And then someone walks in and is just like, your condition is shitty. And we pan over to see we see Frasier. We see Beast.
Hell yeah.
Hank Pym.
Hell yeah.
Hank McCoy. Hank McCoy himself over here. And not just like any Beast. We're talking like
The.
X2
And 3.
and 3 and probably Days of Future Past, right?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it
he
was.
showed up.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Beast, who's just there and he looks great.
Yeah.
Look, he's
Yep.
ripped as he should be.
Yeah, screw your practical effects. You know?
Yeah. But and they're in the basement of the X Mansion,
Yeah.
and we just get a full just like, hey, this is happening.
That
Yep.
scene where she wakes up, it totally reminded me of the first X-Men when Wolverine wakes up.
Oh.
Well, just because like the white room, I don't know. And plus, I kind of knew that there was going to be some sort of X-Men tie.
Did you?
Well, only
Yeah,
because
spoiler.
of the way Miss Marvel ended.
Yeah.
Oh.
It ended
It's-
Oh,
literally.
because they were right.
Yeah.
It ends literally on like the jingle of the X-Men.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Watch
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
Why would I watch
So
it?
it's
You
like
guys
this
told
is
me
it.
everything.
Yeah,
This is it, yeah.
That's cool. That's great.
Yeah.
So can't wait for Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
Right.
That'll help.
But then you
I'm-
see that Maria is actually not her mother.
Right.
She's binary.
Yeah.
What?
Quasar. Quasar.
Quasar.
Yeah. Binary, which is cool. Her outfit looked a little funny. But I like that like goofy, campy, like superhero bright color look.
Yeah.
So I'm in. And then we get the post credits stinger, which is
Yo.
the end.
Thanks.
Worth it.
Alright, that was lengthy. Took a while, sorry about that, but let's do our final thoughts on this movie. What do we all think? Anything you want to say about it before our like final thoughts? You know, like
So we're saying
anything
final
missed?
thoughts before our final
Any
thoughts.
like like what's the anything I missed that we just have to.
That was the
think
movie.
about?
Yep.
No, I don't think we missed anything in terms
I
of
don't think
recap.
so.
Yeah, nothing at all. Not a single damn
No.
thing.
I brought up the Game Boy thing.
I liked when they were praying in the ship.
Oh yeah.
Amen.
I will say, I know you two are gonna hate this. Love the cats. Love it. You could have took everything about them out of this movie. Every single scene. Aside from what's his name? The main cat.
Goose?
Keep him in.
Her.
You could take her. Sorry. You could take all of it out. Would have changed nothing about this movie.
Well, they're the only reason everyone
Yeah,
survived.
just five.
Yeah, but if they weren't in danger for no reason,
I know, but
They it had nothing to do with the plot.
it's fan service.
It is, but it took up a lot of time for fan service. Listen.
fan
I'm
service.
saying keep it. I'm saying keep it. But I think it's important to acknowledge that they had no purpose in this movie.
Well, you know what? So did like Nick
A lot
Fury.
of things.
Yeah.
Said what?
Nick Fury. He didn't need to be there.
I agree.
He was like, shit.
That
all
whole
he said.
planet. That whole planet could have been omitted, and it wouldn't have made a
Yeah,
difference.
the water planet.
The water
is kinda
planet,
what it is.
yeah.
Yeah. Weird movie.
That's how they get their outfits.
Yeah, that's it.
I like
They
how
did it.
I should say I like how after at one point during the fight, I think it was after the water planet, Captain Marvel's outfit was like battle damage.
Yeah, I think it was during the final fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, look at my knee.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Wow.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. Final thoughts now. Ashley, go first.
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
There was, like you said, like a lot of filler that could have been omitted, and again, it was just there. But overall, I thought it was fun. I enjoyed the Flurkins, and that's it. Go.
I thought it was pretty good. Kamala is the heart and soul of this movie. She's great. Can't wait to see more of her.
Yeah.
Flurkins are cute. Can't wait to see more of them. Beast is cool. Can't
Yeah.
wait to see more of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this is like the shortest Marvel movie
Yeah, by far.
Yeah, and it's a good pace. Not every Marvel movie has to be like 6 hours long.
It was very refreshing to like get out of this movie and be like, the night is young. You know?
Big recommend. Big recommend.
Big recommend. Lock it in.
Nicole, tell me your thoughts.
I think it was solid. I think it was fun. Had a good time. I think I agree. Kamala's the top tier. She's the girl. Monica's second girl, and I don't really care about Carol at all. I am excited about the X-Men and also to see Kamala, but if I don't see Carol again, that's okay.
This felt like a finale to a show. Like the special one, like a Stranger Things season finale kind of episode, because of the length. So that makes me like forgive a lot of the, like if they made me sit through a 2.5 hour movie that was this, I would not be happy. I'd be like, this was awful. Let's get out of here. But I think its length did it some good justice there. I don't know what that says about the movie, where it's like my favorite part was that it was short. But I had fun.
Didn't overstay its welcome.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. I think like everything when it comes to the heart kind of just misses. Like, I didn't really care that much, but I thought the action was pretty cool. The sets were decent, and I'm gonna forget this movie, but I had a fine time.
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
So after the first Captain Marvel movie, I feel like Brie Larson got notoriously a lot of hate.
Oh
after
my
that,
God,
for that
yeah.
performance. Do you think that because of this movie, it has redeemed her in any way?
That's a very interesting.
No.
You know what? Honestly, there was one moment. I don't know anything about Brie Larson. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Was it? I don't remember why she was getting a lot of hate.
I mean, listen, this is just my perspective, but I didn't really understand a lot of it. A lot of it was just could have been for like multiple reasons.
Right. Some of it was just like dumb.
A lot of it because it was like, oh, she's like a woman, she's coming into like this cast of like the Avengers or whatever, and a lot of people didn't like her attitude towards it because like she was acting as if she like was the most powerful, and she's kind of like acting as if she had like the clout enough to stand against like Robert Downey Jr. Or Chris Evans or whatever. So a lot of people didn't like that. They felt it was like cocky or like that. But I mean, I thought she could have been a little bit more quiet, but also I think a lot of people misread.
Yeah, I think a lot of people over exaggerate like the hate. Like whatever she was doing was probably like
she's fine. Yeah.
But I will say there was a couple points in the movie where I was like, wow, that acting was kind of bad.
Sure. Yeah, it's not perfect, and I'm not saying she's like an amazing actress.
No, but I still don't get the hate.
Yeah.
That is kind of weird.
I thought it was like it was real hate. Like,
I know, it was a lot.
Movie.
Yeah, people hate it. People hate it.
I think that's a little too much.
No, I think it definitely is like over dramatic.
Chill out a little bit.
100%.
There definitely wasn't a point in this movie where I was like, I hate Brie Larson.
I don't know.
I think a lot of people just want to be like, I hate women who are confident.
Yeah.
I don't like when women talk.
I think there were not a lot, but there were like a few takes in this movie where I think everybody kind of.
No, I agree. Yeah, it was just like I said.
Did it again.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I think the director maybe was like a little too nice. Like, he could have told some of them to be like, "Hey, can you like give me like 10% more on this?"
Yeah.
But that's fine. I think this movie's passable, right? Is like the best way I can kind of phrase it. I'm not really gonna remember much, but
I think it's solid like 5 out of 10.
All right, does this like hurt or help? Like, does this like enrich the MCU, or do you think it detracts from it in any way?
I don't think it detracts it, but it doesn't really progress it, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think it does.
I don't think it progresses the story necessarily, but I think it definitely, like I said, like it's the next generation in, like, like it's a step.
Okay, yeah. So it sets up the Young Avengers.
Yeah,
so in that regards, yes.
Okay.
And Beast.
And Beast. Well, anyway, thanks for joining us for KTX Watches another movie. This time watching it in the Marvels. And go check it out. Go watch it.
In theaters now.
And tell us what you think in the comments. Ashley, thanks for joining us. Nicole, thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
Blake, I'll see you next time.
No!
Bye.
Marvelous.
See ya.